alongside my learned friend, Mr. Nick Karanja. We've been representing Bernard Kavuli together with his family. We actually took instructions last week. We were hoping against hope that we'll be appearing before my Lord, Justice Mamuye, on Wednesday, the 10th day of, actually the 8th day of January this year at 10 a.m. Today, this morning, we received very pleasant news that our friend, comrade Bernard Kavuli had been found abandoned in Kitale, and there are some concerted efforts being made by some agents of the state to facilitate his arrival back at Ngong Police Station. So the initial indication was that we should go and receive him at Nakuru. Unfortunately, we were told, since the report was made at Ngong Police Station after his abduction on the 22nd day of December 2024, that we should come here. So we should be having a handover, an official handover of our brother Bernard Kavuli today. So we've been expecting his arrival since morning. The information that I have currently as we speak is that he is en route from Nakuru, probably in the next like 1 hour or less, because he's in the company of some members of the police service. So he should be here probably in the next like 1 hour or so. So our hope is that when we see him, that is when we shall have the opportunity of speaking as to whether he is of sound mind, whether he is physically fit, whether he is fit to, to even give an interview or that kind of stuff. But for now, as it is, everything is just in the concept. We just hope against hope that he is fit. We hope that when he is brought here, he will be in very good medical condition to even speak to you about the ordeal. It is important that we also get to hear or to understand what became of the events from the 22nd day of December up to today, the 6th day of January. It's about a fortnight since he was abducted. We want to understand what happened, and then thereafter we shall be giving you a comprehensive statement on the way forward. Because what has been done in contravention with the law. And the people probably who abducted him, these individuals who took him against his wish and his will, did so against or in contravention with the law. So we have our plan as his lawyers to take the necessary legal action to ensure that the perpetrators of this abduction are brought to book. The state actors, the people who perpetrated these heinous acts, are also individually brought to book, so that we do not have a repeat of this. It is important that I also thank you, members of the fourth estate. You've helped us, in sending the message out there, in creating awareness about his disappearance. Had it not been for the members of the fourth estate, probably will not be as glad as we are right now as we are speaking. So when we go back to court on Wednesday, we shall be reporting to court, waiting to hear from what he has to tell us today. Then we shall, give the court, some of the reliefs or the prayers that he will wish as an individual and his family. So I think that is all from us for now, but we are hoping that you will be patient. I know you've been here for quite some time. You'll be patient enough to wait. I mean, let not the pot break at the doorstep. We're almost there. You've been here for the past like 2-3 hours. And we thank you for that, for your show of patience and solidarity in the struggle for the constitutional democracy that we fought for as members of this country.
So, do you think the planned protests against
Yes, of course. I mean, there is so much to learn also from the previous abductions. Remember, with the abduction of the Kitengela brothers, after an order was made to compel the attendance of the then acting Inspector General of Police, Mr. Masengeli. I mean, you saw on that night when we were waiting to go back to court, that is the day, that is the night that they were released so mysteriously. So we know, you can read from their modus operandi that they will act only when the court has aggressively come to them. So I know that, there were certain directions that were given by the court. The court had directed that, a very thoroughly detailed affidavit should be written by the Inspector General of Police. We also expected a thoroughly detailed affidavit to be written by the CS Interior, Mr. Murkomen, my former lecturer. So we are hoping that, we shall not have a repeat of this. But it appears that unless the court stamps its authority down, then we are not going to have, the release of people who have been forcefully abducted. We have a law, we have a constitution in this country, a constitution that speaks quite expressly that if someone has been arrested by police officers exercising their powers of arrest, this individual must be presented before court within 24 hours, or probably if the day thereafter is a holiday or a public or a weekend, then at the end of that public weekend, public holiday or weekend. So we just hope that the vigilance that we have as a country, as the media, as lawyers, as the Law Society of Kenya, as a people, we are going to continue with this. I think this is the price we have to pay for our democracy, the price of eternal vigilance. We just need to continue being vigilant. Yes.